Thank you all so much for joining us for our first Mozart Monday, our newest concert mini-series. And thank you so much to Reverend Matthew Verger and the First Baptist Church of Medford for helping us present our newest concert series. I'm Natalie Zemba, bassoonist of the Kalliope Trio. And today we'll be performing Mozart's supposed sixth Divertimento, followed by his first Divertimento, both written originally for 3 basset horns, but we'll be playing it with bassoon, clarinet, and saxophone. The basset horn, for those of you who don't know, is similar to a clarinet. It's not commonly used anymore, but it was popular in Mozart's time. It's similar to a clarinet, except larger and consequently can play lower, and the tone is also slightly brighter. So in a strange way, it's almost a hybrid of bassoon, clarinet, and saxophone. So I think our new rendition of it is great. I hope you enjoy it as well. But anyway, prior to the pandemic, I was a full-time orchestral musician, and since not being able to play in orchestra, I've been trying to take this opportunity to explore chamber music more in a socially distanced fashion. And I realized I had not played the Mozart Divertimento for many, many years at this point. So I thought this might be a great time to return to that and explore this wonderful music more. Mozart's life in many ways had many parallels to the life that many of us are finding us forced into now with the current pandemic. His life was constantly not fitting together quite the way he wanted it to. Employment was never, well, most of the time was not fitting together the way he wanted it to, and the late 18th century was full of plenty of disease that they didn't really know how to treat. Most of his children, unfortunately, did not survive beyond early childhood, and Mozart himself died rather young of a flu-like disease. However, despite dark events constantly happening throughout his adult life, that didn't seem to deter his writing of beautiful, harmonically balanced music. And it kind of makes it, playing it now is sort of a very relieving experience for me, and I hope you also enjoy listening to it. Unfortunately, we don't really know much about his 5 Divertimentos for 3 basset horns. The work barely survived, and the original score is lost. The only copy of the score that survived is actually an arrangement for 2 clarinets and bassoon, which is great for bassoonists because now we play this work all the time. But it's thought that we do know that Mozart loved the basset horn very, very much, especially later in his career. He wrote many works for it, including the Clarinet Concerto, originally written for basset horn, and the Clarinet Quintet, also originally basset horn, and both of those were written for his friend Anton Paul Stadler, a fantastic basset horn player, and it's thought that possibly he and 2 of his basset horn playing friends used to come to Mozart's house and just play these divertimentos in his living room for fun. So the first work that we're about to play for you is some people call it the 6th Divertimento. It's the Divertimento based on arias from Marriage of Figaro. I find it to be one of the most interesting because it's both the supposed ending point of Mozart's Divertimentos, but also a modern-day turning point for the development of the Divertimentos, which I'll explain in just a second what I mean by that. But it's the only one of Mozart's Divertimentos that's based on opera arias. And the arrangement was made during Mozart's lifetime, so there's a very good possibility that it was arranged by Mozart, but we don't actually know that for sure. And the original arrangement had 3 arias from Marriage of Figaro and 2 arias from Don Giovanni, but this particular edition, made by Trio di Claron, put just the Marriage of Figaro arias in it and separated the Don Giovanni arias. So today we'll just be playing the Marriage of Figaro arias. And the second work that we'll be playing is Mozart's first Divertimento, not based on opera arias and much more clearly written by Mozart. Going back to the Trio di Claron, it's a current day basset horn trio based in Germany, and they've explored Mozart's works for 3 basset horns extensively, but they've also expanded the divertimentos, starting with the aria-based supposed 6th divertimento, and they've taken many more arias from Mozart's operas and created many more divertimentos. So now we have not only the divertimento based on the Marriage of Figaro, but another based on Don Giovanni. They added several arias to it, and one on the Magic Flute, one on Così van tutti, and a few other operas as well. So between their new series of Mozart aria divertimentos and the pre-existing 5 divertimenti that Mozart wrote, we have over 50 individual arias or short movements, and we really look forward to exploring the full scope of these works and presenting a few of them for you every week. So as I mentioned before, this week we'll be starting with the first of the opera-based series, the Marriage of Figaro Divertimento, and then we'll be following that by the first Divertimento, the beginning of all the divertimenti for 3 basset horns, and the beginning also of his non-opera based divertimenti. So I hope you enjoy these 2, and if you enjoy it, please join us again next Monday for our next Mozart Monday. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.